Hey everyone, are you looking to gain more control on your one-handed backhand? Well, today stick around because I've got one simple tip that's going to help you just do that. So let's get started. Everyone, I love the one-handed backhand. Now, I'm not a one-handed backhand person by nature. I actually played for most of my career with a two-handed backhand, but I hurt my hitting arm on the two-handed backhand, so I ended up switching to a one-handed backhand. And so one of the things I get frustrated with, and many players do on a one-handed backhand, is controlling that shot. And I want to give you one important tip for you today to help you gain more control and get more confidence with that one-handed backhand. And we're going to be talking about the follow-through today. And so a lot of people think, well, when you follow through, the ball's already gone. It's done, it's gone. You can't do anything about it. So why even care about the follow-through? Well, the follow-through happens as a result of where that swing path is. And so when we're hitting a one-handed backhand, too often I see people getting really wristy with the ball, maybe opening up too early and trying to maybe use that shoulder where you have to have incredible timing to hit that ball. So what I want you to think about doing is on your finish, keeping the left side of the letter V. So this is a great tip from 2-Minute Tennis. I believe when he worked on my one-handed backhand, it was one thing he put in my instructional video several years ago. And we can talk all day about the checkpoints, and I'll put a link to the checkpoints of the one-handed backhand here, but I really want to talk about this follow-through and trying to keep the hitting hand, on the racket on the left side of the hitting hand of your one-handed backhand on the follow-through. And here's why I think you should do that. The biggest reason is if I keep that V, that left side of the V, when I finish the shot, if I bring and rewind and reverse this, if I go to my contact point, it's the same angle. It keeps the integrity of that, so it keeps that wrist firm, it keeps those strings pointed forward, and if you don't change that wrist or turn that wrist, it keeps those strings facing forward longer out to your target. So you're able to control that ball to your target a little bit better. So I have the Top Spin Pro here, and you can do that without the Pro, right? You don't need this with you. All you need is a camera, and you can shadow swing. You can start in ready position, turn, here's my unit turn, racket drops, hands together. When I go to swing, my left hand's coming off, and when I finish here, it's kind of hold. Yep, left side of V. And so you've got instant feedback on your camera. Just look here, snap a picture, click, click, right, for your social media. How do I know how to finish? Take that picture, beautiful, right, there it is, right, that's your social media. How would you freeze on keeping that left side of V on the finish? Okay, ready position here, down and up, and we're talking about that. And so let's go ahead and see me hit a few balls, keeping that left side of V on my one-handed backhand. I'll give you 3 progressions we can use to practice and shadow swing our one-handed backhand. And you know, Ryan Reedy, I say that in a lot of videos, great base tennis, Ryan Reedy, Vic Braden, Welby Van Horn are my inspirations. And my mentors, whether they know that or not. And so when I practice this, Welby Van Horn was great about keeping your balance. So when you practice this, you can turn and hold, right? Balance, step and drop, number 2. And now when I swing forward, boom, and hold and freeze. And you can see I've got the left side of V there. So you can do this, turn and hold, step and drop, swing and finish. Am I on the left side of V? Yes, I am. You can do this in your house. You can do it in front of a mirror. The second progression, if you don't have a ball machine, is you can try self-feeding, right? So I'm going to be here, and I'm going to turn, and then I'm going to self-feed. I'm going to toss this down, up. Not worried about all the other things right now, because I'm just worried about my follow-through. Am I on the left side of V? Okay, so now let's take a look with my slinger bag, and I'll make a shout out to Slinger. About 5 feet in from the service line here on my backhand side, 2 on my speed, 6 on my feed, and 20 on my angle. So let's take a look at some of these backhands, keeping that left side of V. Don't worry about where the ball ends up. You could dump all these in the net. That's not the goal. The goal here is, are we keeping the left side of V on the finish? Okay, I was a little late, but I got left-handed V. That's okay. Left-handed V, yep. Left side of V, excuse me. Left side of V, yep. Okay. Left side of V. Left side of V, yep. Maybe last one. Left side of V. Don't worry about where the ball lands. That's not the goal of the drill. Are you controlling your follow through? You have to work on things that you can control. We can control our finish. Just because I make a ball, my backhand or my forehand, you know, I could make a ball doing, you know, this. Now my drop almost, you know, there or something, or like there, I made that. Well, that's a good shot, I made it. No, it's not. Stop worrying about the result. Work on things you can control. So if you're out in a match, or you're out at practice with your team, or your coach, right? Can you finish like this here with the V? I gave you some tips here to practice that on the finish. You can use a top. You can shadow in front of a mirror. I guarantee if you keep that racket face, that left side of V, keeping that same angle, you're going to hit more consistent backhands. The strings are facing forward longer. You're going to get out to that target better. You're going to have a more consistent backhand. You're going to win more points, and you're just going to play better, and you're going to gain that confidence in yourself on that one-handed backhand. So if you have any questions or comments, please type them below. I'd love to hear it. If I did something great, let me know. If I didn't do something well, let me know. Okay? Like the video if you want to. Subscribe to my channel, send it to your friends, or post on social media to help me grow my channel. This is Nick from Match Point Tennis, and we'll see you next time.